I would like to present about Mr.Youzan Uesugi's efforts. He was hired at the age of 17 and became a clan of the Yonezawa Prefecture in the form of the president. After that he revolutionized this small country dramatically. It is famous that President Kennedy made this activity a model for the rebuilding of the United States. The main points of the reform were as follows. First, he applied practical methods which he learned from his teacher Mr. Uesugi. Second, he organized key men, made reform measures, and applied it at Yonezawa, called fire-type theory. Third, he did thorough cost reductions and many new product developments adapted to the locality. As these results, the Yonezawa Prefecture escaped from the deficit. When Mr.Youzan Uesugi came to Yonezawa Prefecture, the income of it from about Kenshin Uesugi 1550 era, incomes exceeding 2 million stones were reduced to 150,000 stones. The population of this prefecture was 140,000 but decreased to 90,000, 1770, and was in a big deficit state. The samurai, managerial position, was 23% of the population, income was 1/8, but it accounted for 90% of the revenue of the prefecture. This prefecture were being paid a huge fee for association with the central government, such as participation in exchange. Yonezawa Prefecture was a mountainous area, so it was unsuitable for increased production of rice. Basic attitude of Mr.Youzan Uesugi were as follows. His thinking is that the president has a mission to do the service of the people, not existence for enforcement of control and power. The reason is related to his correct analysis of his environment. Prefecture, not a big and rich prefecture. I am a young man, only 17 years old and no experience managing a country. I am an appointment of a sudden president, and I do not know the actual condition of this prefecture at all. Apart from those who live together in Edo, Tokyo, I do not know anyone in this prefecture. So, he thought as follows. In this situation they will not take actions, if there is no activity to suggest a model and lead a proposal at my beginning, rather than an instruction/order, in order to hit the reform. This idea became the basis for making reform keyman fire-type theory. Reasons why reforms did not succeed in the past at Yonezawa Prefecture. The reform plan created by some elite senior officials was content that was unrelated to the prefectural personal activities and everyday life. Resistance forces, even if the prefecture is in deficit, the bureaucrats opposed the reform, because they were able to live with high salaries. The former reform plan was content that forced only the burden of the prefectural people. On the other hand, Mr. Uesugi Youzan's reform plan was a practical and easy to understand content from the standpoint of the citizens. I present them at the undercolumn of this figure. I will show you reform matters practiced by Mr. Uesugi Youzan. Details are on this figure. Please look at it later. I would like to present only several key points from now. First, before forcing his subordinates to reduce costs, he promoted countermeasures thoroughly. And this became a model of this prefectural people. Second, Yonezawa Prefecture is a mountainous area. Production of rice is unsuitable. So, he produced and made a series of high-value-added products suitable for the mountains. Third, in order for him to advance innovative measures, securing key persons in each theme is necessary, and at the same time a big organization change was necessary. In order to eliminate resistance forces and to carry out reforms, he carried out this measure with a place to convince everyone. This reform was gradual, and it took time to achieve the goal, but steadily achieved the goal and got results.